Everybody's talking about renewable energy, but is there a right to light for solar panels? Hello, I'm Dominic Walker. Welcome to JMW's Inside Man YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Now, David Smith is a partner and head of property litigation at JMW's London office. So, David, is there a right to safeguard the light of solar panels?
This is a really good question and actually a real problem now, because solar panels are, as you say, everywhere. But solar panels are only have a limited amount of efficiency and are quite dependent on being hit with a reasonable amount of sunshine. I mean, if you have shaded light dropping on your solar panels, their efficiency is dramatically reduced. But the problem at the moment in the UK is that the right to light only guarantees you the equivalent of one candle power, i.e. one ordinary household candle. And obviously no solar panel works with one ordinary household candle. So the short answer to your question is nobody's quite sure. There has been one planning case where planning permission was refused on the basis that it was going to impact on light incidence on somebody else's solar panels. But it's certainly a difficult question. And of course, the other option would be to argue it's something to do with nuisance. But of course, we've already dealt with nuisance recently. And the Supreme Court's quite reluctant, it seems, to get the courts too involved in these kind of issues involving nuisance, and is quite keen to push back on that. So it's an area where the law actually needs some development, or where Parliament needs to legislate, but there is a real question mark around it. And I think it's certainly worth bearing in mind for any particular commercial organisation that was thinking about placing a substantial solar panel installation on top of a building where there was a possibility that it could potentially be overlooked or towered over by some other building at some later stage. In such a way that would severely impact on the light falling on that installation, because there may well be nothing you can do about it.
And we're so conscious at the moment of being efficient. You know, there's been an energy crisis. So it's obviously an important issue. And you say that there's a possibility that, that there might not be a law around that. How can you and the property litigation team help businesses who want to safeguard the, shall I say, right for light?
Well, it's certainly something we're looking at and thinking about, and we're happy to talk to people who are interested in looking at potentially looking to develop the law, either by lobbying government or potentially taking a case to see if we can persuade the High Court to take it further. I mean, the right to light is a common law right, and it is intended to reflect the amount of light that is reasonably required to go about your business. And there have been cases where greater rights to light were awarded in relation to things like greenhouses, where a higher right to light was needed in order to ripen a crop. So it's not quite as simple as me saying, oh, you can only have one candle. But there's certainly a question over what is the right quantity of light for the purposes of a solar panel installation.
David, thank you very much for your insight. And if you'd like to contact David and the property litigation team here at JMW Solicitors, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel for the latest legal news, hints and tips. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.